Oh. Alright, what is going on, guys? Here we go. Let's try this again. God. I'll tweet it out real quick. So, if you are wondering what I did, I had the wrong name in for one of our most important drivers in the season. I mean, he's a past champion. So, that was cool, I guess. I'm trying to get the stream up right now on my phone. There we go. Brad Stover's here. How's it going? So, it looks like for the Clash, it's Isaiah Ford and Tim Randolph on the front row. Big difference from what originally it would have been. Let me make sure it sounds good. Hold on. Alright, we are good. So, all the names look right. Hopefully.
Drivers, to your cars.
They do. So, here we go. It's going to be 30 laps from Daytona. It's Clash time. The 2019 BORA season is finally about to be underway. Alright. We'll do the starting lineup once they take the command because I'm not good at this and forgot to do that before I accelerated time. So, here we go.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, now on pole, you have Isaiah Ford, who got into the Clash with his win at Atlanta last season. He left RCR and has now joined Acres Racing in their new look. Then you have his former teammate Tim Randolph on the outside. Jeff Bright moving over to the 14 car this season. He's on the Clash thanks to a pole he got last season. Nick Flood, your Season 5 champion in the 29. Kyle Akers in the 9. Eli Bright in the 8. Cullen Francis returns to the 03. Sam Burt Ford returning to the 01 or to the 1. Alexander Rowe back in the number 2. Kapula Bai back to Stewart Haas Racing. Logan Claudel returns to the 22. Nick Ventura jumping ship from RCR where he's been for a couple of seasons. Now he's with Black Flag Automation, or Black Flag Autosport, I mean. Yeah, Mo Akers returning to the 4. Ryan Casey returning to the 12. Keegan also returns to the 24 for the first time since Season 3. Then you have Max Anderson at 84. Keon Eddington returning to the 25. Tyler Kaiser jumping over to the 44. He's in this thanks to his win at Chicagoland. Then you have Donovan Dewitt and Rebecca Tyler. Hunter Spartan and TJ Hanley rounding out your field. Green flag is out for the Call of Duty Premier Series Season 7 Clash. Isaiah Ford with a really good jump there. Also, because this is live, if I'm not paying attention to the chat as much, it's because this is going to be up as a video afterwards. So, I'll try to interact with you guys a little bit when it makes sense. But until... Okay, unbelievable, bro. What? Alright. Eli, I'm be honest, I don't think your streak's going to continue. Not today, at least. Wow. A lot of good cars torn up off that early on, but Isaiah Ford's going to be leading them back to the caution, which is not... Son of a bitch. Bro, how am I so bad at this? Oh my god. I'm not restarting the stream. I am going to restart this, though. That was just practice. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'll put a timestamp. How am I so horrible? Does everything else look right? God. Okay, let's put realistic weather on. Jesus. Guys, I am sorry. I am 100% sorry. Just leave a dislike right now. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. I'm literally cringing. That saved a bunch of you guys, though. Let me tell you. We're just gonna simulate through qualifying. That's ridiculous. Logan Claudel might be the luckiest guy in the... Wow, Isaiah Ford on pole again. Tying for the pole. Wow, that's crazy. Logan Claudel might be the luckiest guy in the world. I probably should have did a test race. Oh my god. I probably should have did a test race before starting this, I'll be honest. Let's try stopping. There's like 40 seconds left. Alright, 50, that's fine. Let's take a look at the starting lineup here. We already kind of went over like the drivers, but we can do this again. On pole, Isaiah Ford, yet again, that's spooky, considering all the stats aren't equal for this race. Then you have Cullen Francis, a couple underfunded teams. Then you have Jeff Bright and Alexander Rowe. Tim Randolph, let's see if we can find a good camera view of the car. I guess that works. And Rebecca Tyler. Then you have Donovan Dewitt and Nick Ventura. Kyle Akers and Burt Forward. Eli Bright and Keon Eddington. Ryan Kesey and Tyler Kaiser. Mo Akers and Logan Claudel. Hunter Spartan and Nick Flood. Keegan Allsup and TJ Hanley. Then you have Max Anderson and Kapula Bai, and then the pace car. All right, so 10 seconds until the command. Oh, that's awkward. All right, let's just pretend that never happened. So here we go for the command.
Drivers, start your engine.
All right, so someone remind me after the stream is done to not publish it and let me edit out that first part. That was just like a practice session or something. It was like I don't even know, bro. All right, cool. Great stream, 10 out of 10. Isaiah Ford and Cullen France is going to lead him to the green. A really surprising front row, if I'm being honest. Who didn't get going? Maybe, I don't know. Anyone? Did someone not get going? No? I guess Max Anderson's had like a slow start or something. I don't know. But coming to the green, 30 laps. That was the last restart, thank God. Everything else is perfect. So, 30 laps. The start of the 2019 BORA season is going to be underway as soon as the pace car pulls off. Oh, it's ridiculous. Pace car is off. Isaiah Ford and Cullen Francis leading them to the green. 30 laps from Daytona. Hopefully it lasts longer this time than they did last. And green flag is out. Isaiah Ford having a really good launch off the restart. Cullen Francis, though, not giving up yet. Tim Randolph already dropping to the middle. These guys are already going 3 wide. It's been a long offseason. They're ready to get back to work. Rebecca Tyler to the inside, 3 wide for second. A lot of dodges up towards the front. Positive, Nick. It's all Isaiah Ford right now. Donovan Dewitt and Kyle Akers having a good run on the bottom. They might actually get alongside Isaiah. They will. 3x3 already. 1 lap in. Kyle Akers right on the back bumper of that number 02. So many new schemes, but familiar faces. Donovan Dewitt will lead lap number 1 of the 2019 Clash. Already. Ooh, Kyle Akers peeking his nose in there. He will get the run. Here comes the Season 5 Clash winner of Eli Bright. Kyle Akers trying to get a run with the 8, take the lead. Donovan Dewitt's doing a really good job at blocking. It's going to take 2 really good cars to get by him. It's early, lap 2 of 30. Oh, I don't know what's going on right now, but it's making me nervous. That completely killed the momentum of the 9. That was weird. Rebecca Tyler, though, somehow getting a run by herself on the inside. Isaiah Ford has locked bumpers with that 0-2. Rebecca Tyler showing some real Ganassi muscle there to keep up. The top 3 on the outside are literally locked together. Rebecca Tyler all by herself, side drafting her way to the front. She's not going to take the lead. Isaiah Ford's not going to help Donovan do it no more either. Looks like he's going to hang himself out to dry. Maybe not. Donovan Dewitt, though, has a really good car. He's got his teammate Alexander Rowe, your Season 6 Daytona 500 winner. Cullen Francis and his new teammate Nick Ventura locked together on the outside in that 03 and the 7. They're going to go 3 wide for third, side by side for the lead, lap 5 of 30. These guys are racing really aggressively so early on. There shouldn't be a pit stop this race, but if it stays green, it might be close. TJ Hanley, who started, I believe, in the back. Did he not start? No, he didn't start last. That was Max Anderson. Having a really good launch out of nowhere. I don't even know where he came from. Nick Ventura hung out to dry on the very bottom. Cullen Francis helping Donovan Dewitt clear the inside. That 0-2 is super stout. He's going to be trouble for these guys all speed weeks if he keeps this up. Ooh, Logan Claudel and Nick Ventura trading a little paint there through turns 3 and 4. Yeah, that 7 car might just surprise you, man. He has no help on the bottom, and he is in the preferred line, but he's not really dropping back to the 9 as much as I thought he would. Isaiah Ford's getting right on the quarter panel of the 03. He turns him around. Oh, we might have just had the big one. Keegan Allsup's in it. Isaiah Forward's in it. Ryan Kesey might have got a piece. There we go. I can't talk. Keon Eddington. Oh, that's unfortunate. Pace car is out, so we got that right this time. As they are racing back, the field got really spread out. But it looks like Alexander Rowe will take the lead from his super quick teammate Donovan Dewitt. Alright. Big one strikes early here at Daytona. Let's go take a look at what just happened. I gotta be fluid on stream, man. I don't really know how to go back and look at replays on live. It's weird. Alright, so I was calling it out right before it happened. Isaiah Ford was right on the quarter panel of that 03. You could see it happening well before it did. Kind of just darts to the middle. Unfortunately, you hear all that metal just crunching. Let's go on board that 59. Just a place right there you can't push. TJ Hanley's involved. I don't know. I mean, there's some torn up race cars, but I don't think anyone's really going to DNF. I didn't really see any that hard of hits. Did Eli Bright swerve that low as like an abrasive action, or did he get damaged? He got hit right in the right front, but I think he'll be alright. That worked out as well as it possibly could have for him. Let's go take a look at... Let's go watch from Cool Advisor do, all the way in the back. Was he hanging back on purpose, expecting this to happen? Looks like he'll get through it. Very interesting. Alright, let's take one more look at it. We'll go to like the spectator view here. I know Keon Eddington was in it. Alright. We'll be back for the actually, we're not. This is live. Let's go get ready for the restart, see if any pit stops are taking place. Now is the time where I can interact with the chat, because I really have no other choice. Did anyone DNF? Keegan Allsup and Kyle Akers have both DNF'd. Keegan Allsup, since his return midway through the amateur and truck series seasons last year, he got a couple wins. He made the All-Star race in the Premier Series, and his return to the full-time as a full-time Premier Series driver, not starting off well. He's going to finish dead last in the Clash. Kyle Akers returning to the 9 for the 4th straight season. He's going to get a 21st place finish once they come back around. Take a look at how everyone's doing. Alexander Rowe, Donovan Dewitt, Nick Ventura, Mo Akers, Eli Bright, Burt Ford, a couple DEI cars there. Yeah, Rebecca Tyler, Tyler Kaiser, Tim Randolph, Capola Bai, Hunter Spartan, Ryan Kesey, Keon Eddington, and everyone else trying to get back in order. Oh my god, I just had a sneezing fit so hard. I apologize. You can see everyone else was. But yeah, that looks like y'all answered his question. Yeah, to make the Clash, it's pole winners, last season winners, and past champions. And also last year's chase drivers. But, I mean, if you won a race, you made the chase, basically. So, okay. I'm trying to think of someone using an example. Like, Nick Ventura is in the Clash because he had a pole last season. Jeff Bright had a pole last season, so did Rebecca Tyler. Tyler Kaiser won a race. Pulled by won 2 races and then missed the chase. Jeff Bright had a pole. Colin Francis made the chase with no wins or poles. And Isaiah Ford won a race. So basically, man, dude, let's just accelerate. I don't want to wait this long. Alright, there we go. Goodness. That's sometimes whenever I say I missed the start of the restart, it's because I accelerate and it just doesn't go my way. You guys can see how that happens. It's happened a lot today already. Coming to the green, lap 10 of 30. Just over 20 laps to go. It's a Team Penske 1-2. And then you have a couple random cars and then a few DEI cars. Alexander Rowe leads, Donovan Dewitt second, Nick Ventura third, Mo Akers fourth, and Eli Bright in the top 5. There's a couple really good restrictor plate racers in that top 5. Donovan do it. Oh my god, this guy is quick, bro. Drop it to the inside. He doesn't care if you're his teammate. There's no points on the line. He's going for it. He had a really good rookie campaign last season as well. I believe he had 3 wins. Went pretty deep in the chase. He's like to start his sophomore season off with a win in the Clash. Mo Akers, though, has something to say about that, as does Eli Bright, a past Clash winner. There's nothing he can win in Speed Weeks this season that he hasn't already won before. He just might be the best driver BORA has ever seen in Speed Weeks, that 8 cars. And right now he's getting helped by his teammate Burt Forward. It doesn't matter, though, because Donovan Dewitt's rocket ship's getting pushed to the lead by Nick Ventura on the outside. Oh, Nick's going to try. Nah, he tried being slick. The O2's just too quick. Oh, he's going to turn him almost. Donovan blocked Nick all the way down to the apron. Look how quick they are, man. They just pulled away from the pack. And people don't like tandem racing. They've literally left the pack. Of course, they're not exactly lined up back there. Alexander Rowe got hung out to dry big time. Donovan Dewitt, Nick Ventura. Easily a car length and a half ahead of everyone else. Here comes Burt Ford, though, with a huge run. I don't know if he got pushed by Alexander Rowe or not, but that sent that one car packing. He's going to get below Nick Ventura, so if Nick was going to make a move, there went his opportunity. Alexander Rowe, who I thought got hung out to dry, here he is back and forth, about to take over third. And you have Tim Randolph and Eli Bright battling it out hard for that final top 5 position. Ryan Kesey was involved in that crash earlier. Here he is getting his way back up into this battle. 3 wide for second. Nick Ventura running that Days of Thunder line on the very outside. Dude, why is the outside line so good right now? What is happening? Is Nick going to go for that crossover? There he goes. He had a huge run from Eli Bright. It's going to work. He's going to try taking the top spot. Now he's going alongside Donovan Dewitt. Doesn't mean much, though. We've seen a lot of people do just that today, and somehow the O2 rallies back on the outside with very little help. He's going to go up right in front of Eli Bright, who just put Nick in this position. Of course, Nick has Eli's teammate, Burt Forward. Alexander Rowe and Capula by getting a run on the very bottom. It's not what Nick or Donovan wanted to see. And those Team Penske motors have been quick today. Here comes Donovan Dewitt on the outside. Nick Ventura's not giving up yet. Don't count on Eli Bright up against the wall with help from Mo Akers. And Donovan Dewitt is going to clear Nick Ventura yet again, man. Eli Bright's trying to block multiple lines at once. He goes down to pick up his teammate. Mo Akers and Tim Randolph are going to jump to the very outside line. Eli Bright has been able to push a couple people up and get a huge run off of it. So he might be the only person Donovan Dewitt is actually scared of right now. Ooh, is Nick Ventura going to cut him a break? I don't think so. Mo Akers going to get a huge run on the outside. This pack is pretty thinned out. Oh, Eli Bright making a move. I was going to go check the pack. Oh, Donovan Dewitt, man. He's throwing some aggressive blocks. They lap 15 of 30, 1 lap shy of halfway. Mo Akers, Tim Randolph on the outside. Eli Bright with help from Nick Ventura on the inside. They might just hang Donovan Dewitt out to dry. Oh, the 30 and the 4 couldn't stay hooked up on the outside. Nick Ventura and Eli Bright going to try working together on the inside to get past the flying O2. There's just so much commotion back there in the pack that no one can really get a run on the O2 right now. Tim Randolph now hits his time to shine with help from Tyler Kaiser. A couple names we've said, but we really haven't seen up towards the front today. Eli Brown, I don't know if he got side drafted or got a little loose down there, but he lost a lot of ground with Nick Ventura and Alexander Rowe. A couple really good cars today. Tim Randolph, his turn to get alongside Donovan Dewitt. Will he have better luck than everyone else? He's got the 8 behind him. That's a pretty dangerous combination right there. Looks like he chose Burt Forward over Eli Bright. And just no match, man. That O2 is beyond quick. It's almost scary. Look at him pulling away from the field. Ooh. somehow, with no help, Tim Randolph taking the outside away from Donovan Dewitt. Is it going to work, though? Donovan Dewitt's been glued to that outside line. I haven't really seen him use anything else and maintain position. I don't know. Burt Ford on the inside. He has teammate Eli Bright. Oh, there they go. Alexander Rowe hard into the wall. He got clipped by teammate Hunter Spartan. Keon Eddington. That was a really hard hit. They are racing back to the caution. Tim Randolph still couldn't capitalize there. That was a really hard hit, man. That too. Is anyone able to make a move coming to the line? Coming on lap 18 of 30. There's going to be plenty of time to race after this, but man, Donovan Dewitt. The field keeps getting thinner and thinner. I don't know what else we can do. Let's go take a look at what just happened to bring out this caution, though. Oh, I tried ending the recording there, and I'm not recording, so you can see how well that worked. With my luck, that was probably a hotkey to end the stream, though. You what, Dick? Oh, dude, did the Team Penske cars just freaking wrecked everybody? Like, REKT wrecked. Looks like Ryan Kesey might have turned his teammate Hunter Spartan and almost killed his other teammate Alexander Rowe. Hunter Spartan kind of drifted high, and Kesey just going to hook him. Oh, but Kesey saved it, though. That's alright. He's got like 4 other teammates. It's cool. Even if you wreck 2 of them, you still got like 6 in the race, so it's cool, man. Watch Alexander Rowe in that gold number 2. Oh my gosh. It's Keon Eddington, man. Been involved in both wrecks. Let's go on board Rebecca Tyler here because I don't know if she was in it, but she's definitely just clinched hardcore. Oh yeah, she was in it. That is impossible for her not to be. How did Keon Eddington get involved in that? And then we will just jump right to the restart. Where is he? Okay, there he is. I'm not sure if he was arc or braked or not. That camera view was not the best because of all the smoke. Okay, that camera view was actually even worse. I don't know how that's possible. So we're just going to go on board Nick Flood here. No, okay, he just got, like, whip-flashed by whoever that is in that black car. Let's see how close that was to me. Alright, we'll go off the back bumper here of this 7 of Nick Ventura, who is somehow a Chevy and a Volkswagen. Okay, that makes sense. That is a really good view. I'm kind of glad we did that. Alright, let's just jump right to the restart. Let's get it back on the leader. Or the pace car, I guess that works. Oh, what am I doing? Let's go live. Looks like Alexander Rowe was the only one to DNF off of that. Hunter Spartan, Rebecca Tyler. I don't expect them to keep up here off this restart, as they've got some pretty good damage. Keon Eddington in 14th. He's been involved in both crashes. But there's not a good point state. It's either win or bust. So coming to the green, 9 laps to go once we finally get back underway. Man. Alright, here we go. Pace car is off. 9 laps of racing to go. Your top 5 goes Donovan Dewitt, Tim Randolph, Burt Forward, Mo Akers, and Tyler Kaiser. But Eli Bright's better quickly take over 5th. And Nick Ventura back there in 7th. Tim Randolph, man, he has no help. They want to get by that 0-2, man. Excuse me. I don't know if we've ever had a car this dominant. I know last season in a few of the plate races, we had a couple really dominant cars. We had one in IROC, Nick Flood. But they got passed, and they didn't really get back up there to dominate, you know? Donovan Dewitt, if he gets passed, he takes it back in like half a lap. And then pulls away by himself, even though they have help. So it's weird, man. It is weird. Especially because he's using the outside line and then plate races. You just don't see that in NR. I don't know what happened to Tim Randolph and Eli Bright, but whatever happened did not work. Tyler Kaiser moving up to third. Richmond Motorsports going to be a really good team this year. Tyler Kaiser jumping over from Kevin Albert Incorporated. He'll be one to watch this season, man. We're not having a chase this year, but I expect him to be in the championship battle all year long. Burt Forward up to second. He really turned it on last season, almost made the Final Four. He's going to try riding that momentum throughout the 2019 season. But until then, it is still Donovan Dewitt's race to lose. They're battling so hard back there for fourth that, I mean, now they're starting to calm it down. No, they're not battling so hard for fifth. It's going to be hard to get up there and really shake things up. Until then, man, unless the 44 and the 1 start working together hardcore, I don't know if Donovan Dewitt's going to lose this race. Mo Akers nearly turning Tim Randolph in the trial. 7 laps to go here in the 2019 clash. Tyler Kaiser making his move. I mean, Donovan Dewitt wanted to see that, but no one else really did. It's just going to help the O2. After the race Donovan Dewitt's had, though, he deserves this win more than anybody, that's for sure. Mo Akers with a huge run to the inside of the O2. We've seen this before, though. Nick Ventura with another huge run following Mo Akers. Neither the 1 or the O2 have help, but the O2, I guess, able to just side-draft the inside car. I don't know what he's figured out, but it is impressive. Using the outside line just to, like, hang on. I don't even know. He's not really hanging on their quarter panel, taking the air off the spoiler. He's just fast. And he produced a really big lead there, man. Over 0.2 of a second by himself in a plate race. Of course, I think once they catch him this time, if they're not 3 wide, it's going to be too hard to hold them off. But they're 3 wide. Mo Akers pushing Tyler Kaiser. Tim Randolph and Burt Ford have absolutely no help right now. Being on the inside through turns 3 and 4, though, we've seen not be the best situation to be in. The outside lane just gets a huge launch off turn 4. And we've seen that right there, even with no help. The 1 and the 30 able to basically clear Tyler Kaiser. This is some good information to know for speed weeks once, you know, the point races start happening. All the Premier Series teams and Amateur Series teams that aren't in this race, obviously, are taking some really valuable notes of that O2 car. Almost 4 wide. Burt Ford nearly pinching Tim Randolph into the wall there. Excuse me. Eli Bright, we've known he has a really quick car today, but he can't do anything. He's on the very outside line by himself, just getting hung out to dry again. He's been probably the best pusher all day. I don't know if they're done wrecking, though, man. Coming to 4 laps to go. Oh, this might be good. If Mo Akers and Tim Randolph can stay hooked together through the trial, well, they might be able to do something with Donovan Dewitt, but he's so good at blocking. They can stay hooked together on the outside line. It might be a headache for the O2. He might be able to throw the block in time, though. And the crossover doesn't really work because the inside line is useless through 3 and 4 today. He goes for the crossover. Damn, I just got confused on what camera view I was in. There we go. Mo Akers now helping the O2. That's going to hurt Donovan, or that's going to hurt Tim Randolph. Eli Bright, he's getting a run. Might be the 3rd car in line on the outside. Well, he lost all his drafting help. Mo Akers clearing Tim Randolph by a country mile, by a 1/10.5. Maybe this is strategy for Mo Akers. If he can just get to that quarter panel, he might be able to do something. They really lined up behind him, though. If they can stay hooked up and not go 6 wide, they might be able to do something with this late pack. The 8 and the 30 have had a pretty good, they've made a pretty good duo today, but I don't really know if it's going to be enough. Here comes Nick Ventura. He's been a pretty good pusher as well. Don't know if it's going to matter. Tim Randolph in the 30 getting a huge run, coming to 2 laps to go. As long as there's not a caution, this race will end under green. Oh man, I've tried to hold that cough in for so long. This is the most single file they've been all day. This is not what Donovan Dewitt or Nick Ventura wants to see, though. Who will make the move? Mo Akers is going to make the move with Tim Randolph right behind him. Aw, but they don't stay locked together. What are you trying to do, guys? Donovan Dewitt's not going to be able to clear him getting into turn 1, or turn 3, I mean. Oh, this is the furthest up they've been alongside him. He's going to get the run off turn 4, though. That happens every time. Burt Ford's going to go with him. I like that move Burt Ford just made, because we've seen how well that works on the outside lane through the tribal, but it didn't work as well this time. White flag is out in the 2019 Clash. Burt Ford and Nick Ventura on the outside. It's a pretty good place to be. Not when you got Tim Randolph and Eli Bright coming to screw up the party, though. I think it's over. I think Donovan Dewitt's got it. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to make a move here. Burt Ford up to second. The outside line's getting super formed up. I think it's too little too late. Come with the turns 3 and 4. Burt Ford has no real help. In the most dominating super speedway performance we've ever seen in BORA. They have one last crack at it. Nick Ventura's making a move. It's not going to matter. Donovan Dewitt is going to dominate and win the 2019 Clash. Unbelievable performance. The most dominating restrictor plate win I've ever seen in my life. There's a lot of passing throughout the field, but not for the lead. Donovan Dewitt's going to hold on and win by over a tenth over Burt Ford. Let's take a second to look at your official results. Let's get that little winning photo over there for Donovan Dewitt real quick. Okay, I didn't mean to pause it. There we go. Don't do it. Your winning photo is up on the top right. Now, Burt Ford getting second. Nick Ventura jumping over from Rich Childress Racing to Black Flag Autosport, getting a strong third place. And you got Mo Akers, Tim Randolph, Eli Bright, man. He had a really good car. He just couldn't really get in position towards the end. Tyler Kaiser making the move to Rich Petty Motorsports, finishing 7th. Logan Claudel, 8th. Isaiah Ford moving over to Akers Racing, getting 9th. And TJ Hanley, last season's champion, rounding out your top 10. Notables outside the top 10, which is basically everyone. You got Ryan Kesey in 11th, Nick Flood 12th, Jeff Bright 13th, Hunter Spartan 14th, Rebecca Tyler 15th. And you got Keon Eddington 16th, Max Anderson 17th, Colin Francis 18th, Capula by 19th, Alexander Rowe 20th, Kyle Akers and Keegan Allsup in 21st, 22nd, respectively. Only three DNFs, but we had 2 pretty good-sized crashes. So, honestly, I enjoyed that race. I know there wasn't that many lead changes. I know Donovan Dewitt was definitely the class of the field, but personally, the race was fun. There was a lot of passing, just not for the lead. And whenever there was a battle for the lead, just true speed prevailed, man. It was a fun race for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, see you guys next time. Goodbye.